So, a very warm welcome, everyone. I'm Nazia. As you already know, I'm your instructor for this course, and I hope you all are doing well. So, let's quickly start our today's session. So, first of all, we will see that what we have learned yesterday. So, we have done introduction of web development and how browser becoming a new OS. We saw that, and after that, we why we are learning web development, we discussed about that it's a future. And after that we talked about some real life examples of web development such as Luna, Amazon, etc. Then we also learned basic HTML, CSS and JavaScript, that the key points components of web development. So HTML is stands for hypertext markup language, CSS stands for cascading style sheet, JavaScript basically a soul, or we can say a brain of website. So let's quickly start in the today's session. So today we will learn JavaScript, because we will start from JavaScript and you will build your logical building, and after that we will move forward to HTML, CSS and many more things. Okay, so in today's class we will learn that why JavaScript, not another programming language, why we are learning JavaScript, and next, history of JavaScript, because you should know some history of JavaScript. At the end, variables. So it's basically an introduction of JavaScript. So basically, JavaScript is a scripting or programming language that allows you to implement complex features on web pages. Web pages are pages on the website, that these are called web pages. Every time a web page does more than just sit and there display static information for you. Basically, in when we visit any website, right? So we just don't look and just read the content of that particular website. What we do, we interact with that particular website, right? Let me give you example. Like if you visit Amazon, that for purchasing of any product, what do? You click to the particular product, you go to the add to cart, you see the quantity and price. If you want to increase the quantity, you click on the, like, you increase the quantity and many more things. If you want to eat something, you go to Swiggy or Domino's or somewhere else. The same process were there. So what, it was not just reading the content, it was you are interacting with the particular website. So this is because of JavaScript, because JavaScript gives the soul or brain to the website. So before going ahead, before going to learn any programming language, you should know how we can, like, you should know some like how computer works. So let's quickly understand this thing, some basics of our architecture of computer. So I'm making two boxes here, and yeah, and I'm giving name here. So basically, is I'm giving name. This box is old system, and here I'm giving the box name as new system. Oh, I'm so sorry. As new system. So basically, old system, I'm talking about the old PCs, where like very old time PC or computers. In old systems, what we have nothing. We have to, like, we have computers, we have many more computers, but what we do, if you want to perform any specific task, we have to write a command for that. Like if you want to copy, then we have to write a command. If you want to delete anything, we have to write a command. If we want to paste anything, we have to write a command. Okay, but in new system we cannot do this. We can directly do it. How can we do that? Let me tell you. First of all, let's take one example, that in old system we cannot play any movie, right? We cannot play a movie or a video because we do not have a command. And just to think that in today's uh, in today's era, how do you play any video? If you play on your mobile or any, or you play a video in your computer, if it is a downloaded, it must be have one app. You have one app like a video media player or VLC or any other app, right? So what we have in new system, what we have application. So in new system we have application. Application come to the pictures. But in old system we do not have application, and we are not able to like watch movies or any video in old system. But in new system we can, because of the application. So basically, what is application? What is application? Just think once. What's application? So basically, it is a system software, or you can just say software. It is a software that performs a specific task, right? Let's take VLC example, or video media player example. Video media player, like, it only does it only works to play movies, to play video. What's the specific task of that VLC? Like, what's the work of VLC? Just to play a movie. So that is the specific task of the VLC or any media player, right? So if I talk about if I talk about any like the Zoom app, so there are many specific tasks of this Zoom app. Basically, it's also an application. So in old system, we cannot have application system, right? We do not have any application, but in new system we have application, and because of that we can do many more things. But we cannot like direct play video or in our system. We need something else. So what's that? What's the new, like what's the another thing? So basically, oh, sorry, let me share my screen once again. So basically what we have, is this. Okay, so we need one operating system to install or to download any application. What we need in operating system. So let me give you some example of operating system. Like Windows, right? Mac OS or Linux and Android. These all are some examples of operating system. So what operating system is? So basically, operating system is a system software that perform no, not actually that perform, that manage. What it does, that manage whom? Hardware, hardware devices and application, hardware and application. And also it makes a bridge. It provides and also provides what? A bridge. So between whom? The user and the machine. Are you getting my point? Let me explain you this thing with my PPT. How it give like manage hardware and application, and also provides a bridge between the user and the machine. So let me tell you with this example. So here, just listen very carefully and look at the screen. So this is basically a user. It's you. Now, what you want is you want to watch a movie in your computer. So you go to your application, which is VLC, right? Or any other app. You go to your application and say that, hey, I want to watch a movie. Please play it, right? Generally, you do not speak. I'm just saying by words. You just click on the application, you open that particular application, you do like that. But I'm just speaking, try to make you understand. So you want to watch a movie, you go to your application and say, hey, I want to watch a movie. So what the application does is it goes to the operating system and say, user want to watch a movie. Please he say that user want to watch a movie, so please let's start. So and then operating system go to hardware that that user want. I have a query that application told me that user want to watch a movie, so please get ready and start your do your things what you want to do, because we want to play a movie. Then hardware go to operating system again and say that yes, now we are ready. Okay. Then operating system again go to application. Yes, now we are ready. Okay. After that, applications go to user, and then we can watch the movie on our screen. Okay. Have you understood? I hope you have understood this thing, but let me tell you this thing, this cycle, this structure once again. So basically, this is you, user. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Now, this is you, user. What you want to watch a movie. You go to the application that I want to watch a movie. So please start. Application go to operating system and say that, hey, user want to watch a movie. Then operating system go to hardware that please start and or please manage your things or set up your things. User want application told me that user want to watch a movie, so please start your things. Then hardware again go to operating system and say yes, now we are ready. Like okay, then operating system go to application again and say yes, we are ready. And application go to user, and then we will watch a movie on our screen. So this is basically a structure or a cycle of the operating system of our computer. I hope that's clear to you all. So now we have, let's move forward. Okay. So what is computer program? You have understood the architecture of the computer, so we have to do programming also. So what is computer program? So let me tell you here. So what is computer program? So computer program is a set of instructions for the computer to perform a specific task. Understood? What is computer program? Basically, computer program is a set of instruction for the computer to perform a specific task. So, just read it and think about it. What is application? Application is also a software that performs a specific task. And what is computer program? Computer program is a set of instruction for the computer. Like it's also a set of instruction and which is for which perform a specific task. Like if there is a particular task, for that particular task we have some instruction which we call application. Right. So basically, application is also a computer program, but we are just giving a fancy name, which is application. Application is the name, like VLC. What is VLC? The team that published VLC Media Player wrote set of instructions. Like these instructions to play video. Like how can we play video? They have just written some instructions to how to play a video or any media. At that time, it is a program. When they were writing the code, at that time it was program, and we called it VLC. They just gave their program a fancy name, which is VLC. This is similarly, application is a fancy name of a computer program. That's it. I hope that's clear to you all. So that's why we call it computer program or any programming language. So these are some programming languages. Now, before going ahead, let me explain you two major things. So we have basically two major things, and what we are, let me tell you. Now it's so there are two major things. First is programming language, which we already know that there are lots of programming language: Java, JavaScript, React, many more, etc., etc. Right. Second, we have programming environment, where program has done. That's programming environment. Let me explain you this with an example. Like suppose, okay, suppose there is, it's you. Okay, sorry, no, this how could be. This is you. Okay, let's take pen now. Or let's annotate. Now it's fine. So basically, this is you, you, and that's your mother. This is you, and this is your mother. Okay, now I'll just make it as you, and this is your mother. Should give respect to mother, so we'll like full you and mother. Now what you have done is you want to eat a Maggie. You what you want? You want to eat Maggie. Yep, Maggie. You go to your mother and say, "Mom, I want to eat Maggie." Right? Have you understood? You go to your mom and say, "I want to eat Maggie." Now your mom said, "Okay." Okay, let me tell you one thing very clear. Once again, you know Hindi and your mom also know Hindi. Right? Your mother also knows Hindi. So before if you can only speak in the same language, if you know English and your mother knows Hindi, she doesn't know English, and you are speaking with her in English, would she be able to understand what you are saying? No, she would not. She won't be able to understand that. But here the situation is you both are speaking same language. You both are speaking same language. What you are using? Same language. Okay. Now, so she should be able to understand that yes, you want to eat Maggie. Now, what's the next step of your mother? What she will do? She will go to where? Kitchen. Because kitchen is the place where we can cook food, where she can make cook your Maggie. So basically, it's a kitchen. She, like, have you understood? So you want to eat Maggie and you are saying to your mom, you both are speaking same language, so you are able to make her understand what you want. Okay, then she goes to kitchen where she can cook the Maggie and then she will give to you, right? So let's similarly programming language and programming environment. Programming language is same language which you are and the computer or any programming language, you like you are speaking with whom, you are interacting with whom, computer, right? So your language and computer language should be same, and for that you are using any particular programming language. And what's the environment where you can program? That's an environment. Okay, have you understood? Suppose you are speaking, you just know how to speak English. Okay, you just know how to speak English, and your mother knows how to speak Japanese only. She doesn't know any another language. So, would you be able to make her understand that what you want to eat? No, right? So, to make her understand, you should know her language, right? So that's why it's programming language, and this is one is programming environment. Now this is clear to you guys. Okay, now let's move forward. Okay, so basically I have to take a screenshot for that to make this. And now erase it. Okay, and here you can paste it. Okay, we'll do it another time. So now let's understand this. This is our code, right? This is basically a Java code or any other code. So this is the first step of programming language, right? So this is a JavaScript engine. This is what is this is JavaScript engine. Your code is sorry. First of all, your code goes to parser, then it goes to convert to machine code. It converts the same code which computer understand. Computer only knows zeros and ones, right? That's why we have programming language. Computer knows only zeros and ones. Just to think, like suppose if I am writing my name, n has a code like something like sorry, 0 1 1 0 something code. I'm not saying that it is the same code, but any other code. So what I have to, if there is no such programming language, so what I have to do, I have to write a I have to write like this 0 1 1 001, and if for A I have another code like 11 sorry, 110010, something, another code. For Z I have to type another code. So how much difficult it is. So that's why we have programming language. So what programming language does is convert our like they convert our code into computer language, right? So first, if we are writing any code, first of all, this is our code. Now what we have done, we have written our code, then it goes to the parser. What parser does, it will check that if there is any error in the code, or is there anything which should not, like any error or anything, we can say, is it should be properly written code, right? So that's comes in parser. After checking on the parser, if there is a if suppose if there is an error, right? If there is an error, it show you error, and you have to correct that error. Otherwise, it will not convert to machine code. After that, what it does, it goes to convert to machine code, and then code runs. Got it? Let me tell you this parser thing. One example. Suppose this is my Google, right? Now, what I am doing, I'm writing Batman. So you can see there, it is giving me some suggestion regarding Batman. I'm not hitting any enter till now. I didn't hit enter, but it gives me some suggestion by itself. So this is because of parser. When I click enter, then it gives me some information about Batman. Understood? So basically, parser does it shows red line when you sometimes you type, if you have Grammarly in your uh, PC or in your phone, what it does, it shows a red line. Or if you type any article in your WordPad, it shows red line there. That's their parser. In JavaScript engine, it's a parser. It shows some error that suppose. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I have to start my PPT once again. Yep. So, actually, it was not annotated, and I was annotating. Yep. So in when we write a code, don't think about how can we write. We have, if we return like if like this, or if we write like this. So there is a way to write a code. Like we can use if like this, or something, or there is any other another criteria to write if or anything else, right? So if you suppose you like this, you like if like this, and it is wrong by the JavaScript engine. So it will show some red line to you like this. Then you will get to know then and then that, yeah, there is something fishy here, right? So this works done by parser. I hope that's clear to you. Then it go convert to machine code, like JavaScript engine convert that particular code to the machine code, basically in zeros and ones. Then your code runs. Understood? So this is happen. So basically, this JavaScript engine, this whole thing is our, not only this whole. This is our what? Programming environment. Sorry, my drawing, it's very bad. So basically, this blue dot line, this is whole. Yep. So this is our programming environment. This is programming language or programming code, programming language. This is our programming environment. I hope that's clear to you guys. Let's move forward. No, it's not going forward. What's happened? So let's look at the history of JavaScript. Okay. So let's story begins in 1994. So there was a developer named Mark Andreessen who published a web browser called Mosaic Navigator. So basically, he's the developer Mark Andreessen, and he published first web browser in 1994, Mosaic Navigator. So basically, okay, that's Netscape. So what happened? Let me tell you without PPT. So in 1994, he just created first web browser. After that, like after some time in 1994, basically, or maybe in 1995, what he has done, he changed his web browser name as Net. What's that? Netscape. Yeah. So this is how the Netscape was look like. Okay, so this is the picture for Netscape. Later, its name was changed to Netscape Navigator, that the first browser in 1994, which we have it changed for the Netscape Navigator. At the same time, Microsoft launched Internet Explorer to compete in the market. At that time, in 1994 or could be 1995, same time, Microsoft launched their Internet Explorer browser to compete in the market. Then there was a person addressing decide to push new features to Navigator to maintain the dominance in the market because he want to stay in the market. So he decided to make new features. He thought of move beyond displaying static documents and become truly interactive. He want to make that kind of web browser who can interact, right? So what he does, he go to this man, like he contract to Brendan Allich, and he gave the deadline of 10 days. Can you believe it? The the whole programming code, and he just gave 10 days to program that particular code. So they want a language for the browser, and he was told to make the language look like Java because Netscape was having an agreement with Sun Microsystems who developed Java. Have you got that point? Basically, Anderson told that person that the code that the language look like Java because Netscape was having an agreement with Sun Microsystems who developed Java. Microsystems developed the Java, and they want like our web browser Netscape should be look like Java. So finally, it created the language that met those requirements. Simple looks like Java. Initially, its name was Mocha. Then later, renamed to LiveScript, and then JavaScript. Why JavaScript? JavaScript because what initially called LiveScript, the name was changed to ride on the popularity of Java because at that time Java was very very popular. So just to they want that their programming language should also popular. So just they give the name as JavaScript. There is nothing similarity in JavaScript and Java. There are many. They are like two different languages, two different programming languages. The word Java is only similar thing between them. Otherwise, nothing is similar. And why they have written JavaScript? Why they have changed LiveScript to JavaScript? Because at that particular time, Java was very popular, so that they just took the name Java and use your script and make that JavaScript. And JavaScript, the whole program of JavaScript has completed in just 10 days. After that, Microsoft reverse engineered JavaScript support into Internet Explorer as JScript in 1996, but the attempt was not perfect. Microsoft reverse, like JavaScript was so much popular at that time. So what Microsoft done as they make JScript in 1996 like to beat in the market, but they failed. So in 1997, Netscape realized it should be a consistent across browsers, so they decide to standardize the language under an international standard organization called ECMA, meaning European Computer Manufacturers Association. Then JavaScript was officially referred to as ECMAScript. Then ECMAScript underwent a lot of revision and improvement. ES2 and ES3 included a good number of features. Right. First it was JavaScript, then they had just what we can say contract or something else, ECMAScript with the ECMAScript, and there are versions ES2, ES3. Today we have ES6. Like the versions they have changed, name is the same but they changed the version, but still JavaScript faced a lot of setbacks from different companies developers. You can see 1997 to 2017, and you can see 2009 to 2015 with 10 years of gap. Then in 2005, Jesus Gems bring Ajax and JavaScript popularize Ajax. You will learn Ajax in upcoming class. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to research about it. If you want to, you can do by yourself, but don't go in deep. So Ajax improved the user experience. How he has improved the user experience, we will learn in upcoming classes. Ajax um, is just asynchronous JavaScript and XML. Later introducing jQuery, a powerful library of JS, which again reviewed the popularity of JavaScript. Many new versions of ECMAScript keep on realizing till today. Till today. Now we have ES6 for Node.js. You can see the some like ECMA releases. So till today we only use the JavaScript on the client side, but the later introduction of Node.js through which we able to run JavaScript on the server. Now we our JavaScript is also use like Java. We can use JavaScript as front end. Also, we can use it in our backend by using Node.js. How we will we will learn in upcoming classes. A series of JavaScript frameworks and libraries such as Ember, Angular, React, Vue have been developed to allow powerful and a completed web application to be written using small team within short time spans. What basically what the framework is, let me tell you. Uh, let's come to the board. Let me tell you what are frameworks. So let's take. So basically, let's take an example. Frameworks. Suppose today you have exam. Can I have some shapes? Let's share whiteboard now. Here. Now, what you want is this is today you have a exam in your sitting in the examination hall, and teacher gave you question paper. This is your question paper, and you have answer sheet. This is your answer sheet. So basically, this is question number 1. This is question number 2. This is question number 3 in a serial wise manner, right? Now in answer sheet, you are writing question number 4, then question number 2, then question number 3. And like suppose here is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There are 10 questions in your question paper. And you know 1, 2, 3 question, then you don't know 4, you know 5, answer number 5. You don't know 6, you don't know 7, you know answer number 8. After some time, you remember answer number 4, and then you remember answer number 6 as well, and 7 as well. and done with your paper. Suppose there are only 7 questions. Just think about the teacher's perspective. Just think once. While she's checking your answer sheet, so she will get your uh, sorry, she able to check one. She will check able to two, three. After that, what she has to go to directly question number 5, right? She go to question number 5 here and then check the question number 5. Then she has to go to question number 8. Then she has to go again question number 4. There it is. So this is messy for her. So this is basically messy for her or him, right? So she won't be able to check this. But just think if, but now you what the examiner does is, now there is another question paper, and what examiner does, he or she gives space of that particular question. This is question number 1, and left there is some space for the answer to that particular question. Then here is question number 2, then some space for answer number 2, and many more. So now this is very easy to check for teacher, right? So basically this is your framework. Framework works like the same. Okay, I have to share it again. Frameworks also, similarly in frameworks, you have some folder structure that you have to write your HTML code. Got it? Like, yeah, yeah. You have to write your like, so in frameworks, you have some folder structure that you have to write your HTML code. You have to write your CSS code over there. You have to write your JS code over there. They follow a proper pattern or proper order. Why? Because if there is an error, you can easily find the error and you can easily manage your code, and it's easy to understand. So have you understood what's framework? So basically framework like provide, or we can say framework is a folder structure. I'm just giving, it's not a proper definition of framework. I'm just giving I'm writing this definition to just make you understand. That's why I just paste this thing also. So framework is a folder structure that you have to write your, it gives you a folder structure that you have to write your HTML code over here, or you have to write your CSS, sorry, CSS code here. So basically it gives a folder like this. I hope that's clear to you. Now, okay, so let's move forward. So basically, this is the structure of a website, which I have already told you in the last class. This is the structure of a website. HTML is a structure. You can see a skeleton of a human being, and then CSS is a presentation. This is the man who is wearing t-shirt and lower, and colors of the t-shirt and all these stuffs. And JavaScript is basically a behavioral, or we can say a soul of the website. Okay, let's move forward. So let's see the role of HTML. And so this is the code. Don't think about the code right now. So basically, this is the code of HTML, and this is how it looks without CSS. Some information are there, just income, expenses, etc., etc. And now see the role of CSS. So basically, this is the code, and this is how it looks like. First, without CSS, it was looking like this, and with the CSS, it looks like this. You can see that. After that, the role of JavaScript, you can see this is the code of JavaScript, and you can see here there is a some expenses, or we can see some values is written. If I click on here, then it show the value which we have written. So what it is doing, it is like interacting, or like giving some soul to the some gives the interactivity to the particular website. So basically, this, don't think about JavaScript code right now. So again, if we type some expenses, or if we click on these incomes, and then click with a value, it against like driving out and another things. So now we have variables. Before going ahead, let's take 2-minute break, and then we will start again.